Happy Wednesday, y'all. Today we actually have somebody awesome coming in. Her name's Angie. She's a LIA member. She's actually a wetland scientist, which is really interesting. She's like a wetlands expert. So basically, she goes around and we'll talk more about what she kind of does in her job. And I want to glean some information from her, but also she's looking to kind of just get some information from me, talk about some coaching stuff. So I'm excited to work with her. She's just getting connected. Her internet's a little wavy today, so hopefully it works out. If not, we'll figure something else out. Um, while we're waiting, make sure you guys, if you guys don't use this, this is like a free extension. It's totally something that you guys, everybody should have. Let me pull up my screen real quick. Entire screen. Share this guy. I'm gonna show you real quick how cool it is. So, have this parcel right here. Is a lead that came in. So we offered 48,000. I want to make sure it's worth 88,000. So I'm going to go right in here. Here's the parcel right here. I'm going to grab a local address. Here's the next door neighbor. Right. So let me just pull this up. Now, what's awesome about this little extension right here. So this is the Pebble extension. I mean Land Insights extension right here. It's better than the Pebble extension, and I'll show you exactly why. With the Pebble one, you have to like upload it and add them and all this stuff. So this one's really cool because watch. Go in here, I just put a local address. I know exactly where I am now. So there's the parcel, right? Here's the one we looked up. So what I'm going to look up now, I just want to see right here. We're going to go sold land. Let's see, this is 6 acres. This is a 5.27 acre parcel. So here we go. No results. So watch. Let's see what we got. Okay, cool. So here, I am saying that retail value is about 88,000. We offer 48. So we'll go into here and I'm going to look at all these parcels. Okay. I want to see, okay, this is a 4-acre lot sold for 16K an acre. So that's sick. Here's a 240, which is a 10-acre lot sold for 25K an acre. A little closer in town still. Let me zoom in a little further. So basically I could quickly look at this and just see how much everything is trading for per acre. So I know real quick, like what's going on. It gives you like a really quick pulse instead. It just saves you time. You don't have to do math and all that stuff. Totally free. It's right below. Check out the ticker right below. It's right there, landinsights.co/Chrome. Go to there, download it. It's 100% free. They're not asking for anything. Just name, email, boom, pop it in there, and you're good to go. If you aren't a Land Insight user, I don't know what's wrong with you. So another thing, while we're waiting for Angie to hop in, if you guys don't know, but we have the Mastermind coming up. It's still early, but tickets are actually selling out like crazy. So landinvestor.co/mastermind. Investor.co/mastermind. So this is going to be one of the biggest land investor masterminds there is. It's going to be this year, October 25th and 26th. We have a ton of special guests, some really awesome people. We have VIP hike, which is we have a hike with all the LIA coaches, a VIP dinner, breakout room, one-on-one coaching, and all that stuff. This is for the standard and the VIP. So $275 and $25 less for the VIP. This last mastermind was absolutely awesome. If you guys didn't make it, it was freaking awesome. Just getting to see everybody that's in the same room and everything like that, and like you guys could just all talk shop and everything. It was just awesome. I definitely think this one's going to be way bigger this upcoming year. Well, we already know it's going to be bigger. This is only 100 people. This upcoming one is going to be 300 plus people, not including guests and speakers and all that stuff. So definitely be the room you want to get into is this one right here. So make sure you guys are signed up or planning to come to this event. It's going to be insane. I'm super excited for it. I love masterminds. If you guys don't go to masterminds, I don't know what's wrong with you. But masterminds are one of the best ways to grow and expand. I get it, it's a cost and everything like that, but one, it's a business write-off, and two, getting in the room with the same people, like with similar mindset, is going to allow you to grow so much faster. I budget every year about $20,000 just to spend for masterminds and courses. I do that every single year because it allows me to grow my knowledge and allows me to grow my connections and all that stuff. So I will gladly shell out 20 grand a year, if not more. I mean, I had one year I spent almost $75,000 in masterminds and different courses and stuff like that. And it helped me grow 100x. So it's absolutely like insane. The amount of money you get back is always way higher than the amount you spend. So we're still waiting for Angie to pop in. This always gets asked. Here, let me put this up here too. I'm going to leave this up here for a bit. Everybody asks for my PA. Here it is, right here. This is the one we're using, landinvestor.co/PA. It's free. Take it. You're just going to go in here, landinvestor.co/PA. Here you go. Boom, landinvestor.co. Here's the PA right here. This is your one-page agreement that you're going to send to all your contracts. And it's definitely going to be a lot better than anything else you got. It's all right here. Here you can even see, here's one of me. Look, that's me. Hey, everyone, just got this property cleared. Going to be listed. Boom, look at that. Done. Pretty sick. Definitely check it out. So, guys, I got Angie here now. Hey, what's going on? Let's see. Out of the stage. Better now? Internet's still spotty?
Is it working now?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Start it, but it seems like it's still spotty.
Okay.
I can hear you.
It's just a really long delay.
But
right?
Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Well,
all right, I'm going to say something. Ready?
We tried.
I'm going to count the delay. Ready, set, go.
1, 2, 3.
It's like a 8-second delay. We could always do this again. What's the internet just down today?
Damn it. No, it's working fine. Or it was working fine earlier, so I don't know. Just my luck, I guess.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We could always hop in and do this again another day.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's
that sounds good.
Yeah, do you want to we'll talk offline, but maybe we'll schedule for like next week or something like that. And if you want, me and you could just chat separately.
I'll try to.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
All right, thanks, Angie. Thanks for popping in. We'll try again.
No problem.
All right, bye. All right, so Angie is out for today. So let's figure out what we're gonna do. Course correction. All right, so Angie, her service is spotty, so we're not gonna be able to have her on. So let me figure out something. What do we want to do? Anybody want to do anything? Anybody got questions I can answer right now? If not, I will figure out another thing to do. Da, 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 da. Hang on. All right, so I just joined LIA. Who's RN? Hey, do you want to? Hey, perfect timing. You want to come on here? We'll do some one-on-one coaching real quick. RN. Robert. What's up, Robert? Congrats. You wanna come in here real quick? I'll bring you up here and we can talk through everything. Since do this. How do I talk here? All right, I'm gonna send you a DM. Can you DM me on Discord and I'll send you a link. You'll come in the back end. My head. Can you pull a list on Livis and it only has paper roads? So as far as I know, no, you cannot pull a list that has okay, cool. Yeah, so as far as I know on Land Vision, you cannot pull like just road frontage. You could do buffer zones, but it's going to be like really you're going to have to draw a line through everything, right? And say like X amount of right, like you could do a buffer and say this is the road. I want every parcel that's X amount of distance off this road. That's about all you could do with that. It's not going to be useful. It's going to waste you so much time. So I would say don't do that. um, all right, cool. So we got a new LIA member. He's going to join us. Cool. So yeah, you can't do that. As far as everything else goes, cool. Let me see. We do have what you can do is once you get a list, you can bring it up on Land ID and look at that stuff. There are ways on. Let's see if I can pull up something real quick. Let me share my screen. So on Land Vision, when you go to pull data, let's get Shelby County KY. Okay. Damn. Okay, so we got. So what's going to happen is when you pull this, when you go to pull your list, like let's just say we selected a parcel and we add it to our list. Let's see. Circle. Okay. Apply filter. All right, so we go to add the list. Now you could come into here and there are selections. You could see, find and select. You could look at, there's something that says road. Road. There is something that says like width and stuff like that. I don't really trust it because it's not really going to lot width assessor, lot width calculated, all that stuff. I don't really trust that stuff. I just pull the whole thing and then I'll just go through each line specifically and find the ones I like. So that's pretty much what I try to do. If you're on data tree, you could zoom in and go through this stuff. You could technically do it on here too. See, I could just click this and then if this has road frontage, great. If it doesn't, like this one right here, 60, I could just click this and then I could remove this one, exclude. I could basically take off any properties that I don't like that. So so that's pretty much how we could do it on here. On data tree, it's a little bit different. What's that? Happens that? Just click the link. Rob, just click the link. It'll bring you right to StreamYard. So that's pretty much the main thing, how we'll pull up the data. We download the whole thing. So like if we're looking for a county, we just download everything because we can. So we download the whole data set, and then once we take that, we then go through and like check every property, make sure it's got road frontage and all that stuff. It's a very extensive process, but it works. It's a little bit. It's definitely not a beginner thing. If you're a beginner, honestly, you just pull the whole market set, data set, make sure it's homogeneous market, friggin' price it and mail it. I've done a bunch of videos on that stuff. You can check back on here. It's easy to do that. So, all right, cool. So I got Robert in here now. Yo, Rob, can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you. I hear an echo.
You hear an echo?
I'm not sure
Good,
if I'm
bad?
lagging too. I
Are
can
you
hear you.
lagging? You hear me? Okay, good. Are you lagging today too, or is it me?
I mean, I I'm always lagging, so
Oh crap. Okay. All right. So tell me, congrats on joining one. Two, tell me what you got going on, man. Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you.
Did you hear my
Um,
question?
I can hear your question.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of looking into wholesaling for. I can hear you.
You there?
I'm not sure how bad this lag is.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm here.
All right, the lag is too much.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just type in the chat. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry, man. And we're not having any luck today. Um. Oh well. All right. So let's do this. I'm actually going to pick a market real quick. Here's how we're going to do this. We are going to go pick a market. Let's go to Land Insights. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how I pick markets, and then what we do. So, all right, here we are. Now I have saved filters, so you could go ahead and like save these. These are one of the ones I use. So essentially, I look for um, specific things. So I look for active 20 or more, 6 month STR 75 or greater, sorted by ascending order, state sold in 6 months more than 20, average days on market less than 180. So I'll go into here, do my market research. I'm going to turn on my filter. Let's say open filter. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know, Angie. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it is me today. Everything's streaming fine. I have no issues. Yeah, JD, I do have strategies for pricing non-homogeneous markets, but I will preface this by saying that if you're new, do not even touch a non-homogeneous market. Just stick to homogeneous markets. It's the best way to do it. Um, so here, if we go here, we could do 5 to 10s. So I'm just gonna look at the 5 to 10s right now in those parameters that I had, and then I want to see the heat map. I want to show. Let's look at the Genie 6 month. Genie is going to show me more homogeneous markets. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. Let's see what we got. So the hotter the market, means the better the Genie score is going to be yellow, right? So we got Anderson, South Carolina. We got Tennessee, Warren County. We got McMinn. We got, what's up here? Muskogum. And Maine comes up like crazy. Hampshire, New Hampshire. Let's see down here. So we got Columbia, Florida. Let's look up Columbia, Florida. Columbia County, Florida. Columbia County. All right, Columbia County right here. Now we did some work over here in this area. So we did a couple counties over here, Swanee and all that stuff. We did pretty good. What city is this? Lake City. Oh, Lake City. Okay, I know Lake City. So I'm gonna look here. I want to see the solds, the land. Let's do 1 year, and I want to set this 4 to 10. I don't have a sub. I don't have a filter for Genie. I just kind of like. I just look at it. It's like a data set. I just look at. It's another thing that I use. All right, so good. So I'm gonna look at these. I could already see the Genie is so good on this because look how much like all these are trading. You got 12K an acre, 14K an acre, 14K an acre, 12K an acre, 14K an acre, one high outlier right here. High outlier, 9K, 14, 9, 13. It trades awesome actually. This would be an easy market to price because of how it is. It's all trading so similar. You got a lot of 12s, some 19s and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's pretty consistently homogenous. 13. And you'll find too, like let's go up a little bit. Let's go 10 to 20. Let's go 10 to 20. So I want to see how they're trading. So here you got 12, 13s, 9s, 13, 18, 4, 6. Something's wrong with that one. All right, let's check this out. I want to see this. So I look at that. I want to see how it's trading homogeneous wise. Then I want to pop into here. And I'm going to look at how long it takes to go, went from listed to pending. Once scrubbing list UA, wetlands, FEMA, flood maps equally, and limiting properties that have both of these. All right, so look, I have this went active and then it went pending almost immediately, and it sold in like 23 days. It's insane. So that's a good one. So we know that. Let's look at this guy right here. So you got listed March 1st, March 26th sold. Crazy. All right, we're going to do Columbia County. So I'll show you guys quickly what I do. So if I like a county, what I do is I go into my drive. This is my team right here. County pricing, scrub. So I'm going to do make list, make copy. We have a whole spreadsheet and stuff like that we run through, but this is the easiest way to do it for me right now. Columbia County FL. Boom. And then Michelle, she's going to take this and run this through the ringer. It'll basically be she'll run through scrubbing it, and then she'll run through pricing it, review, schedule for mail, all that stuff. So that's pretty much what we'll do. So I literally just picked a market in, I don't know, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. And we'll see. Like we mailed this market, Suwannee County. We did really good. Yeah, the Chrome extension is slick and it's free. It's look, boom, right here, landinsights.co/Chrome. It's friggin' worth it because it's just nice to be able to just look real quick at see which stuff's trading for. Okay, when scrubbing your list, you weigh wetlands and FEMA flood maps equally. So we just look at like how much percentage a property is in a flood zone. That's pretty much like our main thing. So if it's like 50% flood zone, I scrub it, but I still download that data, right? I still pull it, but that data just lives somewhere else. And then what I'll do is I'm going to mail that as a different whole letter. This is like totally don't do this. Just mail homogeneous markets, call it a day. It's the easiest way to do it. But that's one thing we do. So we're throwing offers at on market. All right. So here's the caveat to throwing an offer at an on market, right? Let's say a parcel gets listed. It's been there for 300 days, right? The listing looks good, then I'm not going to offer because what are you going to do that's different, right? Let's say the parcel is listed for 100K, you offer 50K and they say yes, okay? You're going to buy for 50K, then go list it again for 100K. If the listing was already good, then what are you going to do different, right? What I will say is if the listing is terrible, then it makes sense to do that. So like, let me look at this. I can look at this. Let's look at more than 180 days and see what kind of parcels are on here for that long. So why would this parcel be on here for so long? It's always that question. Why is this like this, right? I mean, if you're looking at this, it's probably not a great listing. Yeah, it's like bad pictures. Oh, okay, that's why, because they're selling individual parcels, right? So they're trying to sell parcel B, 4 parcels available, whatever. That's why, because it's multiple parcel listed. This one right here, let's check this guy. I mean, okay, not terrible. Boundary lines are on there. It's got a little cabin, little outhouse thing, whatever. It's got good drone shots. Probably could have done a little bit better with the pictures and all that stuff. It's been listed, gorgeous land, 187 days, paved street, Granddaddy Oaks, all this stuff. I wonder why it's not selling, right? This could be an agent problem. This could be a lot of things. But what are you going to do that's better? So this is why I don't worry about the on-market stuff. Unless I see something is like grossly listed terribly, and that's why it's not selling. But if it's listed at market value and everything like that, and it's not moving, what's the point? Look at this guy right here. This is a landlocked parcel. Yeah, this is landlocked. Properties in a flood zone currently does not have access. 414 days. I mean, you can make an offer on that guy for like $1, probably buy it. But what's the point? You can't do anything with it. Yeah, so I won't really bother with that stuff. What's your filter for Virginia? Do you have any strategy for non-homogeneous markets? All right, pricing for non-homogeneous markets. I don't want to get into that. I want to stick to the basics here. Price homogeneous markets. If you're more advanced, then you should be inside LIA, and that's where we'll talk about the more advanced stuff where you're scrubbing and pricing different zip codes and all that stuff. It's totally different. It's a lot harder though. It's a lot more work. So I don't suggest that to anybody that's just beginning. I want to actually do this real quick. I want to look for larger parcels right now. I do want to hit another campaign with some really large parcels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change some filters here. And I want to do, let's see, reset filters. So I want to do 40 to 100. Yeah, let's do 40 to 100. Let's do, I want to see, let's just see. Let's go by this. Let's go by, okay, cool. So I want to find averages of market. I want to adjust this. Average EOM. Let's create a filter. Let's do less than 180 days. Apply. All right, cool. So Lewis County. Lewis County, New York. Essex County. Warren, Hamilton. Grand Isles. Let's see what this looks like. Let's check this actually. Okay, Jones County, Texas. Sandusky County, Ohio. Washington County, North Carolina. All right, let's check out Washington County. I want to look for larger parcels right now. So let me see if I can find something. Text looks. Realtor just called me and told me that her client was interested in my offer. Told me the land has been listed for 6 months. Asked her why it's on the market for so long, and she said it's on a slope. How do I detect slopes? So if you're looking at slopes, you got to look at you have to look at actually here you go. Want to see slopes? So you could actually go into here, which is pretty snazzy. Turn this off. You can see the slopes that are on here. So Land Insights will actually help you with sloping too, which is pretty sick. So let's say I go into an area over here. This is Charlotte. This is Great Smoky Mountains. Okay. I could see how slopey something is just like right here. So I'll know right away. Now you could do this on Land ID and all that stuff. That's like when we're looking at individual parcels, that's where you want to be doing this. But if you're on here, when you're going to pick your counties, you kind of go through here and say, okay, is this county good? Is this going to be easy to price? If you see a lot of hills and mountains, don't do it. Don't mail it. You're not ready for that. Doing this stuff is very time consuming. It takes a lot out of you. Don't mail, even if it's a hot state, don't mail it yet. Wait. The best way to look for slopes though is if you go into land ID. I'm not going to do that right now, but if you go into land ID, you could pull up a specific APN and then you're going to look at the map and see what the slope looks like. That's the best way to do it. All right, cool. So I just looked up county. What county did I look up? That was Washington County. Yeah, you could put in specific addresses in here. So let's go here. This was Washington County. No, there's no filter for slopes, though there is a scrubbing, land scrubbing, that you could start scrubbing and you'll be able to scrub out. You'll be able to scrub out all the stuff. You'll be able to scrub out flood zones, all that, flood zone, landlocked, slope. I believe there's some more stuff too. Houses, all that stuff. So you can do it on there. Data tree, same thing. You got to click the 3D map and then kind of move it around to see if it has a slope. All right, let's go into this. Let's go to Washington County and see. All right, I want to see how it automatically adjusts it for land only. Sick. All right, so go here, land only lasts 3 months. Let's go 1 year, and I want to do 40 plus acres. Only one parcel. That's it. Okay. So let's look again. I want to look at 4 to 100. And then okay, so I'm looking for 40 active. I want to see. I just messed up my thing. I want to look at the average DOM. And I want to look at average DOM 6 months. Less than 180. And then sold in 6 months. Greater than 5. Okay, so Adams County, Colorado, Adams County, Ohio, Atkin County, Anderson KS. Anderson County, let's check out that KS. You have Anderson County, you have 4 active, 9 sold. Good sell-through rate numbers. 6-month STR is pretty dang good for this size parcel. So that was, what is this? Anderson County KS. So we're looking for land, 1 year, 40 plus acres. Awesome. So we got 13 of them. This sold for $3,500 an acre, $4K an acre. We're looking for some bigger parcels right now. I'm looking. I'd love to get 100 plus, 200 plus, stuff like that. Let's see how long something like this took to sell. So we got. This was like the listed active October 24th, and it sold December 4th. That's pretty dang quick. Does the number of sold even less than 5 matter with LCR that high? Yeah, it totally matters because it throws up your data. If you don't have enough sold, how do you know what the sell-through rate is? you need to have solds and listed to be able to get a sell-through rate. Cattle grazing, no lease interest. Track is a large pond, livestock ready to go. May 12th, went pending a month later, sold in the MLS 2 months later. So 4 months. Wow. Pretty crazy. That's what I like to see. Looked at that one. Let's look at this one. This was $1 million. So this is a 264 acre farm, 200 tillable acres, 12 CPR remain hardwood bottoms, mineral rights remain with the land. More pictures to come. Active, 15 days. It sold. Went active. In what, 18 days? That's really good. I'd be hesitant to flip land out here. The only reason why is in these types of areas, one, it's non-disclosure, so it's hard to get the actual sold data. The downside with this area is a lot of these bigger farms, they mail, like Tyson and stuff like that, they mail everybody out a letter and saying like, hey, this is how much your land is worth. So people kind of know already what their land is worth, right? And these like bigger chicken farms and stuff like that, they'll come in and just buy the land for whatever. They don't care. Cool. 191 acres. Whitetail and Turkey Paradise, Eastern Kansas. All right, sweet. How long did this take to sell? This went 2 months. Not too shabby. Now I just want to see the smaller acreages and see if this is even worth playing. Smaller stuff, is it worth just doing the bigger stuff? So let's do 5 acres. 210. I want to see if there's any activity. So you can see like some counties, there's like no activity in the smaller acreage sizes because everybody in this area just knows they buy 20 acres plus. It's not worth anything. So you can see anything below 20 acres is nothing. Same thing here. And we'll do 40 acres plus. See, 40 acres plus or 20 acres plus, you actually have activity. So like this is a county that I would mail, but I'm only going to mail people that are that big. So let's check out Land Vision real quick. I want to see how many parcels are in here. Let's look for, this is Columbia, Anderson County. Okay, cool. So we're going to go into here. Anderson. Okay, so we're going to go vacant residential, agricultural, vacant land. What's up, Tom? How we doing, man? Characteristics, deselect all. So I'm looking for lot size, acreage, and we're gonna do is between. Let's go 40 acres and 10100 10,000. Okay. All right. So we got last market sale. Now I want to see ownership. I'm deselect all. I'm only looking for non-owner occupieds. All right, cool. Let's zoom out and apply filter. All right, so location, add that back in, county. Okay, cool. Let's see how many we actually got. We have 372. Let me change this. Let's see, last market sale. Let's see. Let's go. All right, cool. So I don't have a lot of leads, but that's good. Let's see. Export to CSV. This was Anderson County. Okay, cool. So this is that. Here's your raw data. So I'm going to take insert. So I'm going to import that file. It's the one I just downloaded off of Land Vision. So let's go downloads, search results right here. Insert sheet, import data. Okay, cool. So here's the search results right here. I'm going to copy this, place it right here. All right. I want to look at this. Let's see when the last time some of this stuff sold. Prior sale, doesn't say. Okay, cool. I want to just look up some of these APNs. So when we're looking on, we'll go ID. So this is like when we're looking up parcels like this, we'll pull them into land ID like this, and you can just get the cheapest plan. You can get the Discover plan. You don't need all the big bells and whistles, especially with what we're doing. We're not creating maps. Okay, so we go parcel ID. Kentucky, County Anderson. 3446. Okay. All right, so here's the parcel. 60 acres. When you're doing this stuff like this is topography, you could look at this. So this question was asked before. So I could kind of look around at this parcel and see what the topography looks like, right? So I'm going to do that. Now, you don't have to have this on all the time. All of that. I'm looking here, like when our guys are scrubbing this, they're going to look at this stuff. Does this have road frontage? All that jazz. This one totally does. It's a nice parcel, actually. Doesn't look like they farm it. It looks like they farm some areas. Billy Adams. Billy Adams owns here too. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Billy Adams owns everything. So he wouldn't sell probably. Let me just check a couple of these. I just want to see kind of what a lot of these parcels look like. We're going to scrub this. We're going to actually mail this one. Why not? Create filter. We're going to sort by Z to A. Let's see what a 458 parcel looks like. 3-28. Friday nights maple football game. 3-28, where are you? Good night, kissing, and I snake you. Yeah, I was made for you. All right, that one's not coming up. It's got to be let's pick a different one. So okay, so this is a great one. Buck Meadow Farms Land LLC. So Buck Meadow Farms on this huge portion right here, 400 something plus acres. This is a probably $3 million property right here. Wraps around the Kentucky River, so you have constant water, which is awesome. It's a beautiful parcel. Something like this, you get something like this. This is something you could land lease forever, make a ton of money. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to mail this. It's 40 acre plus stuff. We're going to mail this a little bit different. We're going to try to see if anybody's interested in selling, basically. And if they are, great. If not, whatever. It's a very small data set. I think there's only 300 parcels. We're going to scrub out a bunch of these anyways. We're probably going to end up mailing like maybe 100, if not less, and more targeted stuff. So we'll see how that works out. I just want to get some bigger parcels in the pipeline and see kind of what we could glean out of them. So we got that. Get that scrubbed out. Let's check out. Let's get a couple more parcels. Yeah, most of these are like farmland parcels you'll see here. So this is more going to be agricultural stuff. How do you mail small batches? We just add, well, if it's a small batch, you just add it to the list. So because we're not just mailing like 100. I mean, we're mailing 20,000 pieces of mail a month, but we send it over. Yeah, we're mailing like 20,000 pieces a month. So if we're mailing this just gets tagged into the rest of them. We'll send over a list of 100 or send over a list of 500, whatever it is. We'll stack it with other lists if we have to, and just stack other mailer codes. Look, they just say minimum of 500. Cool. We'll just take on 5 lists of 100. All of them have different mailer codes, and then just send it on out. That's it. You know, they have a minimum of that. That's $250 a month you could spend. You have to spend minimum, right? So it's not that bad. Or 200 and $300 a month. Which, if you want to do that, target subdivisions. Targeting subdivisions is the way to play if you're trying to do small marketing like that and have a small budget. Sweet. So awesome. So we picked markets today. We picked a smaller market. We picked a higher market. And we're going to see kind of how that all works out. I'm definitely going to mail those both. And unfortunately, we had couldn't get Angie's thing to work. No problem. We'll bring her back on another time. And then we'll take it from there. Awesome, guys. I'm going to run today. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Sorry for all the disruptions. We tried to bring on some people, but didn't work out. But hey, look, we got to pick 2 markets using Land Insights. You can see how easy it was right there. We probably are going to mail somewhere in the realm of probably, I think, between those 2 markets, we'll probably mail like 2,000 letters out of them. Our response rate right now is about 0.06%. So for every 1,000 letters we send, we should get about I think it's like 6 leads for every 1,000 letters we send. So that should be about 12 leads. We contract 1 out of 3 of those. So if we got 12 leads, we should contract on 1 out of 3. So we should get 4 under contract, and we're going to close at least 2 of them that we'll actually buy. So that's pretty much been our KPIs for the most part. So should be pretty good. We'll see how that goes. And we'll take it from there. Everybody hanging out. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys coming out. Have a good one. We'll talk soon.